Star Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. That's all we need. You're cleared for landing at Aquila City.
Funny how Aquila City reminds me of Neon, with the wealth planted in the middle and the poor at the periphery. Back to the lodge, shall we? No, it's fine. Go. My parents considered themselves to be enlightened. But their lives were so busy, they rarely... By the time I was old enough to start questioning these things, the idea of following any organized religion was almost an afterthought. It's not that I don't want to believe in anything. It's that my scientific mind is often at odds with my spiritual center. Having been out there, in the Starfield, seeing all those magnificent wonders with my own eyes, I need answers. I'm sorry if that disappoints you, but don't worry. Exploration is my entire life. That being said, I will make... Before I graduated from school, I was in a band. We called ourselves Ironic Comet. A ridiculous name, I know. And before you ask, no, I wasn't the lead singer. I actually played the drums. The band never really went anywhere, of course. Oh, okay then. Time to go? We should add that artifact maybe another time.
Services deck is in the hut up at the front if you need it.
Word to the wise, avoid the stretch, especially Aggie.
To my crew position.
know the drill, Vasco. Protocol Indigo means no deviations, no distractions, no dalliances, in short, no fun. Unless, as strictly defined by Sarah, said deviations, distractions, and dalliances are completely necessary in getting this fine vessel, the Discovery-class Starship Frontier. Oh, I'd kill for some chunks right now. First stop when I get home. I'd kill for some chunks right now. First stop when I get home. But I really need to get better about packing snacks for these long hauls. Some rhubarb boom pop. Maybe some cereal. Irvin always made the best trail mix. Added in little marshmallows for stars. I miss that.
Not exactly New Atlantis, eh?
Aquila City is always hopping.
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some folks might be in danger, so you may... It's just behind me on the right. The place is on lockdown. Not usually, but the Marshal's had a lot of... I guess that'd be the Marshal's call. Frankly, it ain't going well. Maybe a little outside help would do some good.
Sam has told me so many stories about Aquila City. I feel as though I've lived here all my life.
You can tell me your demands at some point.
You find someone we can trust, and maybe we will.
I'm sure things will turn
Like
out
who?
just fine.
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards neither.
What the hell am I supposed to do with that? You need to stand back now. I don't mean to be rude, but Now please, stand... Some folks from the shore, they took everyone in. They're using the intercom to communicate. They won't talk to me. In other words, they didn't... Say what you have to, but whatever they ask for, they're... Also, find out what they want.
I sincerely hope you know what you're doing.
Those guys are
This was a good
scared.
outing. Okay.
I can tell. Hey, you in the bank. I'm sending in a negotiator. Don't shoot.
Hands where I can see him, and don't try nothing. You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender, you're... It's Jed. Well, ain't you polite? So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're... I don't know you, so why should you... Whoa! Take it easy there. Okay, I can see you're not just the Marshal's tool, so let's talk. We want to guarantee a safe passage to... We'll drop the hostages off some. After that, we'll raid... But if anybody follows us... What, you think we want to stay locked up in here? Oh, hell, the Freestar Rangers have got ships. This whole damn job's gone wrong. So let's just... What do you mean? Yeah. I don't think any of us is ready to die here. Nobody's been hurt. So maybe the judge won't come down too hard on us. Yeah. I think this has...
Well done back there. As representatives of Constellation, avoiding conflict is what we should always be striving to achieve.
Security around here is a joke. What's the word? Well, I'll be a son of an Ashton. Considering those are Shaw's people, that's... Here. You've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough... As a matter of fact, if you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox.
Stay calm, but let our security forces do their work. Shimon, baby.
Marco! Are you alright?
We'll take it from
They
here.
didn't hurt you, did they?
And you're breathing? Back to normal yet?
Mostly. Still feels a little weird, though. Guess I might just...
Tried to rob the place in broad daylight?
See, need something? You got some business with me? Oh, just so you know what you're getting into. Well, the Freestar Rangers ensure we might hunt down a fugitive, whatever needs... Me too. But like with most legends, the truth, I imagine you've got some questions. The number's always changing due to... But as far as I know, they're... Okay then. A word about myself. That being said, So... I prefer a more... I'll give you the details if you want.
It's a dangerous job, but an important one.
Before I hand you a badge, you helped out with the... Tell you what, use the mission terminal and take one of the list... Come back alive? Then I suggest you get...
Just let me drink in peace.
What can I get you, Emma?
Oh, nothing for now. Came
Well, hey
to
there.
talk, actually. Well, to apologize, more like.
The Rock isn't exactly massed, but as seats of government go, it's still quite an impressive structure.
Compromised. Do not repeat. Not board. This is Chirac on the Starfield Oracle. We are anomalous readings. Member crew have been compromised. Do not repeat. Not board. This is Chirac on the Starfield Oracle. We are anomalous readings. Member crew have been compromised. Do not repeat. Not board. This is Chirac on the Starfield Oracle. We are anomalous readings. Member crew have been compromised. Do not repeat. Not board. This is Chirac on the Starfield Oracle. We are anomalous readings. Member crew have been compromised. Do not repeat. Not board. This is Chirac on the Starfield Oracle. We are anomalous readings. Member crew have been compromised. Do not repeat. Not board. This is Chirac on the Starfield Oracle. We are anomalous readings. Member crew have been compromised. Do not repeat. Not board. This is Chirac on the Starfield Oracle. We are anomalous readings. Member crew have been compromised. Do not repeat. Not board. This is Chirac on the Starfield Oracle. We are anomalous readings. Member crew have been compromised. Do not repeat. Not Chirac on the Starfield Oracle. We are experiencing anomalous readings. Member crew have been compromised. Do not repeat. Not board. This is Chirac on the Starfield Oracle. We are experiencing anomalous readings. Member crew have been compromised. Do not repeat. Not board. This is Chirac on the Starfield Oracle. We are experiencing anomalous readings. Member crew have been compromised. Do not repeat. Not board. This is Chirac on the Starfield Oracle. We are experiencing anomalous readings. Member crew have been compromised. Do not repeat. Not board. This is Chirac. This is Chirac on the Starfield Oracle. We are experiencing anomalous readings. Member crew have been compromised. Do not repeat. Not board. This is Chirac on the Starfield Oracle. We are experiencing anomalous readings. Member crew have been compromised. Do not repeat. Not board. This is Chirac on the I cannot give up. Asira, hold on. You are strong. Concentrate. I'm trying, Surak, but it's getting worse. I can feel my mind slipping. Fragmenting. I'll become one of them. You have to get away from me. No, I will not leave you here. It's pointless. We share this fate. Kill someone. The great. No. No, it's happening. Sarok, run. I can't stop it. Asira. What happened? Who did this? I see no one, and yet I can feel a presence. But how? I should be the last. Is someone there or... My mind turns against me. I must return to engineering and make one last attempt to restore the power. Post-incident log. Something has gone horribly wrong. We were in orbit directly above Dasra, monitoring our current experiments when we experienced a sudden energy surge. I fear the source came from the city itself. It triggered our graph drive and jumped the Oracle to an unknown location. We thought members of the crew were somehow lost in the jump. But later, we were attacked by what I will refer to as Vortex Phantoms. I thought I recognized some of them. Could it be that the energy surge transformed them and altered their minds? Post-incident log. After the initial jump, areas of the Oracle have somehow been sectioned off by strange energy fields or barriers. The fields allow no one to pass and are somehow able to repel, almost teleport, the trespasser back. I am certain these new fields are related to the Vortex Fund.
Might as well take what we can.
Both resonate with the same energy pattern. The exact same pattern we were searching for an Aslan experiment. Something happened in Dasra. And if the situation is bad here, I fear for our brethren in the city.
not unusual for stations this large to have ample food supplies. I think I see another area on the other side of these crates. If they can be removed...
power cells dislodged in the last... jump. The gravity. Restoring the gravity may pull the cell into place. If I can get to the control room, if I can just... No!
They are coming!
I didn't stock up on junk.
This is Sirach Vital. Post-incident log. I am one of the few remaining unaffected crew on the Oracle. Nadine, Basira, and Taras are the only others I was able to find. I fear it is just a matter of time before we succumb to this energy that is turning the others. How long will we last? And will my mind be strong enough to hold out when my time comes? Basira and I have programmed the Oracle to return to Varun Kai's orbit once it is able. All of our research will automatically be transmitted the moment we are within Dasra's range. I pray our work here was not in vain.
Controls! Why will they not respond to me?
Warning. Gravity procedure initiated. Please check your surroundings to ensure personal safety. Restoring gravity in 3, 2, 1.
Don't leave any of that behind.
Power cell connected. Report to operations for system reboot.
The Vortex Phantoms. Where did they go? Something is wrong. No! Not now! I have to hold on!
Mainframe reboot initiated. Commencing protocol. Station lockdown completed. All major systems on standby. Mainframe reboot completed. Warning. Station jump procedure initiated. Please check your surroundings to ensure personal safety. Jump in 3, 2, 1. Execute. Jump completed. Station lockdown released. Initiating data transfer. Incoming transmission.
This is Dasra calling the Oracle station. We've received your transmission. Your orders are to send a representative down here immediately. It appears we have much to discuss.
Sirac held out as long as they could. It's unfortunate they couldn't live to see this.
very still and choose your words carefully.
Let's all just take a moment.
You have no right to be here. But it was lost. All communications.
We had feared as much. Forrest, I think we...
Counselor!
I do not disagree, but you must acknowledge the timing, and perhaps our guest's intention. We received the automated transmission, but...
That Great Serpent!
It's happening again.
Hear me?
Speaker, we are here!
We have reached out to you, to seek guidance in our hour of need. The gate in the Citadel has been opened just to seek you.
It's like what we saw on the station.
Have I failed you? What is this place? Where am I? Why do you not show yourself? I strive only to follow your command. All must serve. Please, do not leave me in darkness. I seek only your wisdom, your guidance. Oh, great. I feel something, yet... Great Serpent, I know that...
Our leader. So many of our people. If only... You, despite the sight, do not talk. Why, the serpent.
Are you quite sure? I was right here and I didn't hear...
It is hard to believe. No outsider would know. Truly.
We should add that artifact to the collection as soon as possible.
People of House Varun, hear me! We have asked the Great Serpent for deliverance from our calamity, and he has answered us. This outsider has been chosen as the most unlikely vessel for the Great Serpent's divine provenance, and she will... Help save us all! Outsider, please. But there are, even in these, you will be granted, you even, but to truly aid us. Excellent. Please. Forgive me for not introducing myself. I am Malibor Dulkev, a member of the High Council of House Varun. I am... been asked to represent the Council in this moment. Please, enter our city. You have my word that you will not be harmed. I would ask that until you have become promised, you avoid the citizens of Dasra. They are not used to outsiders. Open the gate! Must have revealed now. Surely you saw the scans. Brothers and sisters, I believe we are still in danger.
Counselor, what is the meaning of this?
Is there a problem, Makula?
The city is in shambles. The speaker is missing, and here you are leading some outsider through our sacred space?
No. Stop
Why
it.
allow this
You're going
hostage
to kill someone.
defile our city? Have we not lost enough?
Have faith. I believe this outsider is guided by the great serpent himself. I can be sure and pass your concerns on to the rest of the High Council, if you wish. I apologize for the interruption. There is a ritual intended for converts to the Promised that has not been performed in generations. We are fortunate that there are those still alive who remember the old ways and have remained prepared for such a moment as this. Herald Inaza, I suspected we might find you here waiting.
I saw the ship landing. I knew immediately that I would be needed.
Indeed you are. This is Inaza Kaisir, Herald of the Serpent. She will guide you through the ritual. I am needed elsewhere, but I assure you that you are in good hands. Speak again.
So, no, this is... Ah, the Sanctum Universum. Do your pilgrims not seek a higher power? Grand Jinanvaru? I cannot force you to enter.
This was a good outing. One step closer.
The serpent slumbers awaiting. Then end, for this is a journey you must undertake alone. Your
I'm not
I will await you at the end of the serpent. Before House Harun, there were humans. First on Earth, then scattered among the stars. And like all humans, they were lost souls, wandering in the dark, looking for a path. One particular colony ship housed several hundred of these souls. They were each alone and isolated, individual tiny flames that could be snuffed out at a moment's notice. But Chinang encountered the Great Serpent and was given the gift of knowledge. They followed his guidance and his light, and they cast aside the burdens of their former lives. He shared his knowledge with those around him and lit the way for them. And thus, House Varun was born. Now you too have the chance to cast aside your burdens, to relieve yourself of anything that holds you back. The people's hopes and fears and dreams were entrusted to the Great Serpent. They made the leap of faith that brought House Varun to greatness. You may now follow in their footsteps and take that same leap. Embrace the Great Serpent, and he will embrace you. The people of House Varun settled this world, at first in these very caves. Shinan Varun himself slept among them in these shelters. It was here that he spread the word of the serpent, and it was here that the people of House Varun first understood the truth of the shrouding, the Great Serpent's return. It was here that the people of House Varun first understood the truth of their place in the universe. He will encircle the universe he created, and all those who do not follow will be cast into shadow. And the people weighed this knowledge against their former lives, and saw how they had been blessed despite the difficult new life that awaited them. He would do well to feel that solace amidst the pain. Until that day comes, we are the voice and the hands of the Great Serpent. Our every act a sacrifice to hasten his return. Make now a sacrifice to prove your devotion. And remember, whether in life or in death, all must serve. Let us begin the final ritual. While none since Jinan Verun have stood before the Great Serpent, we can all feel his presence. To solidify his bond, you are presented with a simple choice. Before you on this dais are several items. They represent different aspects of House Varun's connection to the Great Serpent. Pick the two that call to you. Place them on the altars. Offerings to the Great Serpent that he may fill you with his spirit and make you promise. And so you arise, one of the And yet, to truly commit, I grant you the title. All will know you. Above us, all must serve.
Good to see you. Welcome. You stand before... We are all that I represent. We are all... But you do, please.
By all means, Malabor. I can't wait to see how you spend this.
Please, can we just for a moment?
Can we just for a moment what? Discuss whether or not to allow the first convert to House Varun since before any of us were born? A bit late on that, it seems.
You were not there. You did not see Anasco. It felt different. We have already wasted so much time.
You're correct. I was not there. Because you elected to travel to the spaceport on your own. And then decided this on your own.
Do not waste time with more bickering. Anasco, and by extension House Varun, suffers with every passing moment.
Of course, Lobek. My apologies. Please, Malabor, do go on.
Anasco Varun, like his father before him, has relied on the teachings of Jinan to guide us. Anasco wondered if perhaps it was time to seek guidance directly from the Great Serpent, and so sought a means of reaching out.
Perhaps he found the teachings inadequate.
Careful, Kadik. You tread on dangerous ground.
I mean nothing by it. We simply were never consulted on the matter and do not know the full motive.
The point is that a series of experiments have taken place over the years, utilizing grav drive technology to hopefully make direct contact with the Great Serpent, similar to Jinan Varun's initial meeting.
And then something went wrong.
We do not know what happened. We were not inside the Scaled Citadel at the time.
Had we been, we wouldn't be standing here now. We'd be like the rest of them.
A great tide of energy emanated from the Scaled Citadel and swept across Dasra. Much was destroyed in its wake. Those caught in the blast have been left in a state of confusion, trapped halfway between our universe and the Vortex. The Citadel itself remains in such a state, right there and yet beyond our reach. We can only assume. We cannot get it. Your arrival, the plan had been, the current had...
Do you know the scientists out at Hamadi Station?
The old married couple? Azad and Shireen, if I remember.
Ah, yes. Hello there. Well, you have made... To what do I... Did he now? But I will spare. One cannot... We had the beginning. Everyone. What should have been. And so, construct. Indeed. I believe I've done in... If you're here, the Council has... I need to oversee construction. The first convert, House Fetal owes us. House Kadik was... And Hasmek, the new... Help me get what we need. And we have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research when I can. These phantoms, Yes, exactly. Does nothing to make the loss any easier, but we have encountered several interesting phenomena. Second, we have these horror we have managed to collect enough. Well, they have no. Well, then allow me to provide you with a few. The process is simple enough that any industrial, and depending on how you can. Yes. We have been nearly over. These phantoms, I know. We have encountered. Second, these horror we have managed to. Well, they have.
This is exactly the impression we don't want to give.
Don't worry. I'm Razma. Well, it's also... I wouldn't have I know the Council. They're being held hostage.
Taking hostages?
As much as I'd welcome the expertise, the Zealots would never. But the negotiations... The Zealots have yet to name specifics. Worst case... They know we can't risk Sahima. Agreed. I need you to find the hostages. Normally I'd have agents do, but we too suffered loss. It's the only reason I even agreed. And that is... I don't know where this... Their name is Merrick. This... Then you can put those skills to good. As I said, forcing them to get the information any...
I certainly hope it wouldn't...
See that you do. You'll find Merrick.
You're no member of... And you are? Ah, the heretic turned promised. So, tell me. I'm sorry. Did you say zealots? Absolutely. So much for... I guess this means the High Council is still asking Auntie Razma where Sahima is. And if you're here making demands, she obviously has... I see what's going on here. On the contrary, I've worked hard to... And like I've told Raz... So, as far as I... Oh, I don't think so. Perhaps you're right. All right, I'll let you in on their location. If word spreads, the location you're looking for is Shadow State. It's an old Varun base. Razma will know it. Watch your...
I wonder if there is an element of survivor's guilt to live in such splendor.
I can't believe this is happening. You must have got... Ah, yes, the old... If my intel is correct, the sooner the better.
Don't worry. If anyone can bring...
Now that we have a rescue mission underway, I expect them to be... The current plan is to hold them at one of the Meet us there when Sahim... Good. Serpent. I'll stall the zealot. That being said... Now...
Reverend, a word before you go. Tell me, Reverend. Yes, much like any... The Zealots are wide. They're a remnant of... As my I'm glad to see you. Razma would have... The truth is, that is the...
I don't see how anyone could sympathize.
Exactly. House Kadik. Razma won. She's been employed. The council knows not. All elders, what none of us... The aftermath is... Razma has lost... And that's what I wish to speak to. House Kadik shouldn't be associating with... But worse, we need to cut... Exposing this... I've no wish to talk. How astute. I want you, and while my position won't... Should the hostages not survive,
And what?
I'm doing what I'm... All you need to get it. I knew you'd be reasonable. You'll receive payment when your work is... As you may have guessed, when you arrive. Yes, but don't worry. You'd fit well, and I look forward to seeing...
have to get me out of here. Who? Serpent's Grace, I knew it! It's more than just me. The Zealots have been using them to force me to continue my... They think I have all the answers since... So my theory is correct. Or I should say, I knew it! But no, of course. Negotiations? I overheard the... Not only does the... I get it. All right. First, we need to free the other The Zealots aren't aware of how I told them I needed full access. They think I'm a
Run away. The Great Serpent will find you eventually.
Right. The other hostages are being kept just beyond this. I can disengage the... You just have to clear out that area first. Good. While you get the rescue underway, I'll meet you in the other... And a well-thought-out one at that. I just need enough time to set... Think of it as a fail... You sure will.
It's been days since... But you're... If... The Great Serpent is... I wish it would... The Zealots separated us. Please. We'll be ready. The Great Serpent was truly watching over us. By the Serpent, you did it.
Serpent bless you for saving us.
I never thought I'd leave that wretched place.
I can't thank you enough for saving us.
Great Serpent, protect me. Thank the Serpent. I thought I was done for.
The great serpent has heard me.
The great
You
Serpent
did it!
is truly watching over us. Serpent bless.
Correction, it's time for you to get back. I'm going to stay back a moment and make sure everyone here is okay. I'll catch up with you shortly. Just let me know where the Have I mentioned I'm sick of people telling me what to... I'll be there when it counts.
Good luck. If you need help...
The geothermal power station isn't far from here. I'll be there.
your intent to be unreasonable the whole time? I thought this was a negotiation.
We're having a friendly chat, aren't we? It's not my fault you don't find my offers acceptable.
Nah, just the person I wanted to see. Please tell me you bring good news. Exactly what I wanted to hear.
Razma, who is this? You allow any commoner to just waltz in on official business. I'd expect better security from House Kadik.
This is hardly official business.
Yes. And now...
Over? You'd risk everything after the whispers of... You think I care? Only a complete fool would
It's true, Mihail.
You... How?
Test me. You think a genius mind like mine wouldn't find a way to hack into... This remote device will launch a virus that will detonate systems within Epsilon.
You realize how this may affect future? You'd jeopardize our connections.
It jeopardizes nothing.
The natural order. You know every one of us is
You're so willing to sacrifice your allies at Shadow Station Epsilon?
You don't think they're as prepared as... We all answer the call. No, but it's the death they know. Besides, you think...
You mean, do we think you'd throw away? No. And you can't deny our partnerships have been beneficial.
We'll see about that. So, what's a few more? Perhaps you speak true after all. All right. I won't deny my brethren the death. Don't think this won't change.
Things have already changed, Mihail. These negotiations are over.
You have no idea how satisfying that was.
Something I can do for you?
House Kadik is in your debt.
As am I. I owe...
Sahima.
I know. And here, it's the research and I'm sure they'll appreciate... Oh, I am. Plus, I think I'll wait until after they've proven out my theories to I'm going to head back home now to check on the other. Great.
We'll talk later, Sahima. As I was saying, you've helped me maintain. And one day, I'd appreciate. Our relationship with the Zealot. The only reason they exposing the... Good. The others involved no better than to... As much as it disappoints me, Jamal's never cared for our view with the Zealot. But... This will be discussed at length. But the truth is, had I been... I know so. Now, I...
not understand. I saw a Nasco, took measure of his burdens.
Ah, were you... Perfect. If only the other... This leaves houses Dulce
Politics can wait.
for the last...
It is the hubris of some.
You claim he...
I do no such until that. It is fine to quote, but the proof is not.
Fine. Reverend, speak to my sister. Agree to her.
Your life, your purpose, has been forever changed. I have seen visions of it, and now... Worry not. Understand, but rest assured. All at the edge of the crater, you will find a cave carved by the anomaly. It is as the in my vision, in the first, and indeed, in the second, at its turn, you stepped in.
A rough end, while my... Still. I am no heretic. I will not...
You may not real. Then you must embark to the north. Step through. Excuse me, I've worked at all.
Then, of course, question. I speak to this voice, and it answers with silence. Have you abandoned me? Do you not hear? You understand me? I hesitate to ask. No. I have heard my grandfather's tale of the moment of... But to see you here... Perhaps... I have reached out so many... Clearly you're arrived. There is still reason. But time is short. The gate is still open. Find me in the Scaled Citadel.
pray Victor and Hasmek will be...
You return. What news do you have? Then my vision...
Well...
There is no need.
As you say. Yes, if it's still...
It is much more. But when I left, even as it... Yes, I believe...
I would...
This husks. I do not know what lie, but I do know this link.
Agreed. Together we will...
To aid you on your path to become